What's up YouTube, this is MathWiz97 and welcome back to my career for WWE 2K16. And we are here with episode number 14, and as we can see, Zero right out of the gate attacking Finn Balor here on NXT. Much like he did to Kalisto, Zero not even waiting for Finn Balor to get prepared for this match to begin. But since I haven't addressed this properly in a video up to this point, considering the other commentaries that I did were before I actually uploaded SummerSlam, I want to thank you so much for all the support on SummerSlam. It has been fantastic. I was really worried that with the 2-week delay on the video, although I never really mentioned an upload date on YouTube, I did on Twitter, but not enough people follow me on Twitter for that to really be important. Anyways, I do apologize for the long delay on SummerSlam. I really did not expect it to take that long at all, and I have addressed this in my update video, so if you haven't seen that already, please go check it out. That was a very important update. There was a lot I discussed in there regarding the future of the channel, as well as SummerSlam. So if you'd like to know more, haven't seen the update yet, feel free to check it out. Very insightful. But yeah, I really want to thank you all for the support. I wasn't able to do that in the update because I mentioned it in that video. I recorded that right as SummerSlam was uploading, or no, actually the day before. Not the day before, but a little before. Anyways, I do want to thank you so much for all the support on SummerSlam. It's been phenomenal. I was really hoping that this pay-per-view could be the thing that takes me to the next level on YouTube. I really put in a lot of effort for that video to try to go the extra mile. I even made some matches in there that don't exist in the game. Not to spoil anything for anyone who hasn't seen SummerSlam yet, although by this point, I'm sure you've all seen it by now, but if maybe you just watch my career mode videos, please go check out SummerSlam. I don't want to spoil anything, but yeah, I put a lot of work into that. For me, I think this was the first pay-per-view that I've created that feels a lot like a genuine pay-per-view. I had little promo segments in there, interviews, you know, the custom promos I'd been airing on the previous episodes of my career, they were in there to hype up the matches. And there was even a match in there that, I mean, one of them was pretty easy to make. The other one, well, let's just say I'm trying to make up for a SummerSlam of yesteryear. 2K14 SummerSlam, there was a match advertised that didn't end up being in there. But this time around I made it, and I made it from scratch, so I think I did a pretty good job on that. And you guys, the viewers, seem to think so. And I'm really glad to see all the support from so many different people. I mean, really, I don't know, I don't know how I was feeling. The whole delay on SummerSlam just really kind of had me kind of down a little bit, that I wasn't able to get the video up as quickly as I would have liked. But now that it's up and I'm seeing all this feedback, you know, it's just, I know you guys are grateful for the content that I make, but I don't know, there's just something about seeing all the feedback in front of me that just really, really brings it home that you guys are the best. As we focus in now on the episode, as Zero going to work on Finn Balor there off that Thez press. Zero tonight, a good opportunity, perhaps the perfect opportunity for him to finally get a victory over Finn Balor. Last week, Finn Balor blindsided Zero before his match with Kevin Owens. And then, of course, several weeks before that, Zero was defeated by Finn Balor in a singles contest on WWE Superstars. So Zero tonight, he's really looking to get that win back. Finn Balor looking for redemption after what went down. Look at this! Look at that! A Falcon Arrow from the top rope. Beautiful stuff there by Finn Balor as he hooks the leg, looking to finish Zero off, but not quite yet. Zero's able to kick at it too. But Finn Balor, like I was saying at NXT Arrival, he was blindsided by Zero before his scheduled match with Baron Corbin. Wait, look at this! A nice double knee gutbuster there from Finn Balor. Zero struggling to get back to his feet, and he nearly gets his head kicked in by Finn Balor. Beautiful dropkick there from Balor, as he looks like he's scaling to the top rope. Could be looking perhaps for the coup de grace. Here he goes, he's up top. No, just an elbow drop. Finn Balor, an impactful elbow from that top rope. And you can see right now Finn Balor taking a moment to catch his breath while Zero's down. Try to gather some more stamina, try to build his energy back up so that he can, in fact, finish Zero off with that coup de grace. But Zero now ducking to the outside, looking to create some separation here from Finn Balor. Zero perhaps maybe look, is he going to walk out on this match? No. Finn Balor going after him, and Zero perhaps just suckering Balor in. Trying to bring this match to the outside, turn it into more of an all-out brawl. As he was able to take Balor down with that tilt-a-whirl hurricanrana. Counter now from Balor. And now a counter from Zero with the elbow to the face. Balor sent into the barricade, but a counter again. And another counter by Zero. As Balor, he just does not want to get sent into that barricade. Just back and forth, these two superstars countering. As Balor gets back in the ring to break the count. Balor does not want to get counted out here. Wait a minute, Zero's got a baseball bat. What the hell? Zero's about to strike Balor with that baseball bat, but Balor took it out of his hands. Zero, he's just reached that point where he doesn't care if he wins the match. He just wants to make Balor suffer. Here's... oh, what is this? Zero. Oh my goodness! And a reverse Alabama slam using the ropes there. And Balor is down. He is out of it. He's barely standing. And now Zero, he kicks him in the guts, spins him around, lifts him up for ground zero. Zero connects with the finishing maneuver and hooks the leg. 2, 3, there you have it, folks. Zero finally scores his first victory over Finn Balor. Zero, he desperately needed that victory to just get his momentum in recent weeks has been shot completely, just losing match after match. Zero, he needed to defeat Finn Balor. He had to get that weight off of his shoulders. And he's finally got that win back against the Demon. He's got a victory over, I don't know what you would even call it. He's got a victory over Finn Balor, but he still does have the Demon to contend with at NXT Arrival. He's beaten Balor, but not when Balor's at his best.
Please welcome my guest tonight. Let's talk about Baron Corbin. It seems like as a tag team, you two are not on the same page. Do you find that true?
That's the stupidest question I've ever heard. We are the most dominant tag team in the WWE today, thanks to me. He can continue to go along for the ride as long as he wants. You think he would pass up that opportunity to try and make a name for himself? He's not that smart or that talented to do it on his own.
There you have it. Back to you guys.
And here we go now, we're back on NXT. As you can see now, Zero has suddenly grown a mustache. Yes, I was, when I was doing the recordings for these videos, I had one, like that last match was left over from an initial commentary, an initial recording, and then I was expecting that to be like the end of an episode. And then it was a little while before I came back, so I decided to make a few changes to Zero. I didn't really like just the jet black hair that he had, so I tried to make it a little more on the brown side. And as well as that, although in this light it looks kind of grayish, I suppose. But I also gave him a mustache just to kind of show a bit of progression throughout his career. And as well as that, Zero, he's just been consumed. But it's, oh, a baseball bat to the face of Finn Balor.
Please welcome my guest tonight. Have you had a chance to play the new WWE video game? I hear you're in it.
Yeah, I played it once. I booted up the game, chose myself, and you know what I saw? A 75 overall rating? Really? Really, guys? I'm at least an 85. I refuse to play that game until they raise my ratings.
There you have it. Back to you guys.
Looks at WWE 2K15. Anyways, enough about video games, and that that question was really out of left field, that's for sure. But yeah, and you know what? I even heard that in that game they didn't get Zero his mustache. So obviously Zero's gonna be a bit pissed off about that. I would be. I mean, just look at that thing. Just look at that fabulous facial hair. How could you not put that in a video game? Oh, wait a minute, Zero! Zero, we gotta stop talking about his face. So he just blindsided Colin Cassidy here. Colin Cassidy was set to take on Baron Corbin. But again, here's Zero, taking out Corbin's opponent before the match can even begin. We've seen Zero try to come to the aid of Baron Corbin several times over the past several weeks, whether it's coming down during his match and giving him a bit of a helping hand, or in this case, attacking his opponent before the match could begin. That's what he did to Finn Balor at Arrival, and now he's doing the same to Colin Cassidy with a pump handle suplex there. The strength of Zero to pick up Big Cass and toss him around on the ramp like a rag doll. And now look at Zero, Dude Buster right there onto the ramp. Colin Cassidy's shoulders driven into that metal ramp. And now look at this. Zero delivers a... No, wait! Oh, well, never mind. I was going to say Colin Cassidy managed to block Zero's offense there, but Zero was still able to counter the counter. And might have just kicked Colin Cassidy's face in. As Zero, now look at this. He's got Big Cass for a spinning neck breaker. Again onto the ramp, the back of Cassidy's head bouncing off the steel.
Please join me in welcoming my guest tonight. Let's talk about Colin Cassidy. You went face to face with him in the ring tonight. What was the intention of that?
I'm giving him a glimpse of what a real WWE superstar looks like. I step in there, into that ring, and anyone immediately realizes that they are below me. Even he has to realize that. It's not rocket science. But then again, he is a Neanderthal.
There you have it. Back to you, Cole.
Well, at this point, Zero is just completely unstable. He has lost his freaking mind. He's just attacking any... Oh my god, he's here again during another one of Baron Corbin's matches, and there's Colin Cassidy. I mean, Zero, he has just lost all control of his actions here. I mean, he's just attacking anything that moves at this point. I mean, seriously, Zero. First it was Finn Balor he had his sights sets on, and then here comes Kevin Owens and takes him out twice. And now Zero, he just seems to have completely lost his mind, going after Balor, going after Colin Cassidy. Zero, he just can't seem to make up his mind. He's just attacking everybody here on NXT. But I guess that's a way to make a name for yourself. You just take out everybody on the roster. Eventually, you're going to get yourself an NXT title shot. As now Zero getting up in Cassidy's face, buying Corbin some time to recover here. As you see now, Baron Corbin with a backbreaker to Colin Cassidy. And the relationship between Corbin and Zero at this point is a little confusing, because we'll see Zero come down to the ring and help out Corbin in these matches, but Corbin never really seems to acknowledge Zero. Even when the match is over and he's doing a celebration, he doesn't really give Zero much attention. And then when it comes down to interviews or whatever post the match, he doesn't really address Zero. And I thought these two guys, Zero seems to believe that they're a tag team. That's what I was under the presumption, that these two men were allies. But Corbin, he really does live up to that moniker of being the lone wolf. He just doesn't seem to even address the Zero factor in any of his matches. Which is a bit odd, because Renee Young has been... Oh, wait a minute! End of days! End of days to Colin Cassidy as Baron hooks the leg. 2, 3, of course that's not the end of the match. Why would it be? I swear, people kick out of finishers much more often than they used to in these games. But then again, I typically only play against the AI in the career mode matches, because I play all my universe matches. So it just seems that way in my career, and part of that's because low overall for your created superstar. I'm not sure exactly what Baron Corbin's overall is, but now Zero's got a steel chair. Oh, and a steel chair shot to the gut of Colin Cassidy. And I don't know what happened there. The ref was watching, but he didn't call disqualification. Yeah, that's unusual. Something's up with this referee. That was a blatant disqualification. And, oh, wait. Okay, now Zero's ejected, but I still think that's a disqualification, ref. He got involved in the match, and that was a delayed reaction as well. Like, you couldn't have ejected him immediately? You couldn't have called a disqualification either? I don't know. These referees, man, these referees, they have some fishy logic. I don't quite understand what their reasoning is behind any of this. As Baron Corbin, he's got Colin Cassidy up on the top rope now. It's just Corbin and Cassidy. Superplex off the top by the Lone Wolf. As Zero has been ejected from ringside, so now Baron Corbin can just go to work on Big Cass. He doesn't have any more help from Zero, but I'm not sure at this point if Baron Corbin even needs it. I mean, Colin Cassidy did just get leveled in the gut with a steel chair. That's definitely going to do a lot of damage in the future of this matchup. As look at this, Colin Cassidy, countered by Baron Corbin, and a back suplex. Big Cass planted into the mat. Corbin with the cover. 2. No. Not enough damage yet. Baron Corbin, you can't just rely on that chair shot. Or the end of days you've already hit. This Colin Cassidy, he's a resilient one. Gonna have to do more than that. Let's look at this. Cassidy drives Corbin into the corner, and then a power slam. And now hooks the leg. But only a 2 count. Only a 2 count. Baron Corbin kicks out. And he's still in this thing. The Lone Wolf. He will not be taken down so easily by Big Cass. As Cassidy tossed around the ring like a rag doll. And here's Corbin, a knee to the gut. And he lifts him up and then powers him right back down into the mat. And that usually sets up the end of days. Baron Corbin dragging Cassidy away from those ropes. Perhaps looking to go for the finish right here. I mean, he's already hit the end of days once. But that's still not enough. Baron Corbin, he took his jolly old time before going for that pinfall. And that's probably why Cassidy kicked out. Baron Corbin now. Now I think he's getting serious. Now he's looking to go for the end of days. And it could be the end of days for Colin Cassidy. As Corbin drives him face first into the mat. 2, 3. There you go, folks. Despite Zero getting ejected from this matchup, Baron Corbin still gets the job done. And you can see Baron Corbin celebrating his victory like he always does. Does he even care that Zero was ejected from this match? Does he care that Zero was here in the first place? We're going to have to wait to find out more as this situation continues, but for the moment, Baron Corbin can celebrate his victory while Zero gets dragged off to the back. Big victory here for the Lone Wolf.
Let's talk about Colin Cassidy. You attacked him tonight during his own match. Do you have any words for him?
If you haven't realized it yet, this is my playground. I'm the big dog in the yard. I had to make an example out of someone, why not him? Hope the guys in the locker room got the message.
There you have it. Back to you guys.
And there we have it indeed. That's going to be it for this episode of My Career. I hope you all enjoyed it. And be sure to stay tuned, as always, for the next episode. It will be NXT Arrival 0 versus Finn Balor, the Demon. It happens. It all goes down at NXT Arrival. So be sure to stay tuned for that. And until next time, keep on YouTubing.